Welcome back to an episode. We are on a bridge. Look at that. And it's not any bridge. No, it's a bridge going to places. The one building up here. We're gonna go a wee bit further. Is there any marker up here? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. What else we got here? What else we got here? Dot of Darkness, maybe this one. Sean, look at. We received that the Cloister is hidden in a place called the House of Grief in the lower city of Baldurs. Yeah, good. There you go. That must be it. So, the thing that I need to do is get Shadowheart. Actually, yeah. Let's go into camp and get back Shadowheart. Now, where is she? Shabadi, shabadi, shabadoo. Doopy, doopy, doop. Wait, that was the wrong way. There she is. Interesting. Every time I check, I never see her dialogue options, but now she has some.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Right. I think that's special. No. What? Wait. That's weird. Okay, maybe she can say something.
What's on your mind?
Am I holding up to you? No, this is not it. Jimmy.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live with. Wonderful.
Yes.
I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Right. Only problem is I don't have my thief with me, but that should not be an issue. Right. Let's see. Cyanide is a cool weapon, but she does not really need to carry that, right? Yeah, she needs to carry more stuff. Wait a minute. Let's just do that. And that, and as usual, it never works grabbing that and just moving it over here. Yeah, never works. Carla can move it. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. We can send it to Carla. Okay, so Carla can just get encumbered for no reason whatsoever. You can't even move it to the side. Oh, come on. Okay. So, let's just, can we like, no. We can't select everything. Let's take that and move it somewhere over there. Too many items. I give the game. Yeah, there you go. It's going to crash because of the items. There's definitely too many of them. Right. So the backpack goes up here. And this one until that one go back there. It just takes forever. It's ridiculous. Maybe the reason is because there are some items that are not stacked correctly or something. Anyway, but she can still carry a few more items around, which is actually quite nice. Right. She does not seem to have any more dialogue options.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Make sure journey separately. No. Want to talk? No. Weird. So that's strange. Maybe Shadowheart has something to say now. Nothing.
Greetings. Do you seek help? You are in the right place.
I want to have a word.
Odd, isn't it? Well, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day.
Huh. No reaction, no nothing. Yet. Okay. Let's just talk to the others here.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
Hoi. What are you looking at? Examine the man's attire, expression, anything of note. Look at the target over, examining it. Okay, we can do some investigation thingy. Let's see what happened. Whoa, interesting. Let's just get a little bit of guidance. I think, which guidance is best? Doesn't matter.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now he's without care, entranced by a tree.
Interesting. What are you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
Oh, inquisitive. Very interesting way of describing a squirrel. Whoa, black diamond, nice. You're falling over some tree vermin. Vermin? Perhaps you've taken too much sonal wine. You feeling well? You seem distracted. No, you seem to be fairly focused. You get on well with someone I know called Halston. Yes. You either have sharper eyes than mine, or there's no squirrel there.
Give it time. I had to wait for... I don't even know how long to catch a glimpse. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
Can't say that I do. I doubt you're from around here. Who even are you?
I am very pleased to meet your acquaintance. And you are?
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
Not just his memories, but everything. Detect thoughts. Yeah, we could try that one. See what you can learn from his thoughts. Is there anyone you can go to? Okay, maybe we can go in deeper.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvelous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she?
Interesting. Do you know someone called Moira?
Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name.
Interesting. So, if this Moira is connected to it, probably his wife or whatever, and that Moira died, then he probably came here in order to get rid of his bad feelings, right? And that bad feelings are connected to Moira, so Moira had to go as well. And not just bad feelings of the past, but also feeling bad in the present. And that may be a very strange thing. Okay, what do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. When I came from that building over there, they were very nice to me. Seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Interesting. Not only do they get rid of the emotions, they also got rid of the evidence or anything connecting the people to a house of grief. But why? Wouldn't that be very good advertisement? Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help?
There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
Interesting. Where's that squirrel he was pointing at? Okay, there are the trees, but I don't see any squirrels for now. These are just normal citizens, and there's someone else just going back and forth. But there you go. The Grief God of Farah. Sometimes he goes down, sometimes not. Alright. And we are going to check the stacks of scrolls, which have nothing inside. And some mail. There's also nothing there.
Got a long road ahead.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
I see that.
Can't slow down.
But I don't know if that help is worth it. Oh. Autosave. There you go. Wait. This thing says House of Grief. Wait. There's supposed to be some kind of sign up here saying House of Grief, but there is nothing there. That's weird. Okay, so where are we actually going? The entrance is over here, so let's just check everything around. Inner Peace, the path to perfection. That sounds like an interesting read. A self-help book suggesting all depressive woes can be cured by drinking the oil of freshly grown olives. Okay. The answer is no. Valeria flowers. Interesting. If you pick up 3 of those, maybe you can turn them into some concoction or something. And poppy flowers as well. I mean, poppy flowers, they are obvious. The seed of the poppy usually has some stuff inside. There you go. It reduces the feeling of pain and makes you forgetful. But, what about the other thing? Pixar root. Meergrass, poppy flowers. Alright. Interestingly, mind reading is poppy flower. Pixar root. Also potion of mind. What? Okay, that's very weird. We have mind reading plants. Ow. Okay, that's actually very interesting. We have different mind reading recipes now. That is strange. Wait a minute. It's like this thing, potion of mind reading. There you go. You need a little bit of meergrass, some supplement and whatnot, but actually what you need is what about the suspension? Extract all ingredients. Yeah, why not? Okay, now I got some stuff. I got some meergrass stuff, supplement of autumn crocus, and then I can get this thing. Suspension of meergrass. Looks like you can get rid of these things. I don't know if that was supposed... That was the thing that you were supposed to do, but it's kind of weird. Interesting. Okay, what's this here? Surprising Habits of Kara Turian Warlords. A curious self-help tome that claims to help those who have disappointed their elders. It seems to have been hastily printed and bound and strikes an oddly harsh tone. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need the instructions of an elder, a steadying authoritative hand that can meet our guidance and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader, be mindful of their lessons, differential to their desires and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them, even when you think you are at odds with them. The book drones on, dispensing suspect advice that advocates for utter obedience before imploring the reader to seek further help at the House of Grief. Right. Okay, so anything, basically. Pointing to the House of Grief does not sound like a good thing to begin with. So they have, like, bad emotions, right? Because of their actions, and then they try to forget it. That's not a solution. That's a problem. Oh, crap. By the way...
The House of Grief welcomes you and stands ready to ease your troubles.
Right. What do we have here? Some chandeliers, some morons, and Griefguard Wilbur. Let's talk to this one first.
Sounds like there's
Golden
Welcome,
side.
friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather.
Trust me.
But burdens light as a feather can still amass to tons. So, become our friend in the client list. Oh ho ho ho. Oloric Whitmouth, melancholy heart. Okay, paid in full and referred for unburdening. Whoa. Elvira Sunbury, craven heart, paid in full, then backdied, partial refund. Ludric Crumbs, jealous heart, paid in full and referred for unburdening. Jagrel Anthems, prying heart, paid in full, had an adverse reaction to the mapping of the heart and fled. No refund. Marco Green, possible false name, curious sword, not local by accent, black hair, pale complexion, prying heart, paid in full with unknown gold currency and was referred for unburdening but fled. Interesting. Note, Mother V has ordered we seek out this Marco Kryn, if possible. During his mapping, she detected thoughts and memories of strange lands and unfamiliar people, fixated on a sword, or possibly Zord. Mother V's interest was piqued. She wants that mine. Update. The trail has gone cold. It is as if he vanished entirely. Cleona Frosley, violent heart, paid in full and referred for unburdening. Arves Silvermount, melancholy heart, paid in full and referred for unburdening. That's the one from outside. Interesting. What about the other one? Become our friend. An application form inviting members of the public to become a friend of the House of Grief. Several tiers of donations are outlined in return for benefits such as having your name listed in the thanks section of their next publication, bespoke calming tonics, a plague in your honor, and even a complimentary session to be unburdened of your woes. The amounts of gold start modestly, but soon climb to a staggering amount. Collections, lockbox. Well, I should definitely be careful not to click on that one. Security guidelines. Okay, how does that one work? From the quill of the Mother Superior, Lady Shah's sacred halls must be defended at all costs. Ensure that all who are assigned to guard duty or service in the House of Grief are aware of correct protocol. Secrecy is our first and best defense. The House of Grief is more than a facade, it is a shield. Maintain it as if your life depends on it, for it does. The hidden passage leading downwards must remain sealed, unless indicated otherwise on my authority. Should foes penetrate the lower levels, the main hall before the Chamber of Loss shall be our final redoubt. If all else fails, destroy anything that may be of use to Lady Shaw's foes. Preserve her secret. Preserve. Okay, do not allow yourself to be captured. Take poison, fall on your blade, swallow your tongue. Do not betray the Lady Shaw. Okay, very interesting. So why is she... The dark lady, not the lady. Okay, so this is actually very interesting. Because Shah's all about like darkness, forgetfulness, whatever, but she's not about suicide. That's the weird bit about it. That's usually the whole shtick turned into some extreme or whatever. Let's talk to Mirie.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time.
Interesting. Well, let's just go right to it. Okay, I don't like this. We should leave. I met a man who'd been robbed of his memories. Your handiwork?
This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not.
This is actually a very interesting topic. A very interesting topic, right? Okay. Like, on the one hand, you would say a tumor is something negative, right? Something that has to be cut out. If you think the same way about bad emotions, you can also just cut them out. The end result is you lose something of yourself, either helpful or not. And in this case, the helping thing is just the way you look at it, right? In a sense, it's just something that has grown on you or inside you, right? Either it is like some tissue in terms of a tumor, or it is a tumor of the mind. It is a neural connection, right? It's also something that grows. But what is healing? Cutting away stuff. Does cutting away stuff actually mean healing? Let's look at this and with the example of a car. If a car tire is broken, do you heal it by cutting it off? Or do you heal it by patching it and making it work again? Right? By turning it back into a state that it was before. So cutting out a tumor or cutting out memories is not the solution to it. The solution is rather to mend the memories back. Maybe like some cloth, right? That is broken on one part. You take a needle, then you fix it. You put it back together. And in this case, a tumor also could be fixable. So in this case, it's not about what a tumor is, or how. It's more about the method of how you work with the thing. That's questionable. Okay, let us pause. I don't like that. Well, I don't like this, but we need to get through.
As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you.
Oh boy. And that mapping of the heart is what exactly?
This is the house of grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy. Be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
Oh boy. Well, Shadowheart, do you want to talk about it? Oh, look at this. There's a Cloister budget there as well.
I'll give it a shot.
A detailed budget breaks down the Cloister's income and expenditure. In one column are listed items such as donations, book sales, and profits from sale of memories. Oh ho ho ho. Wow, if that is not a data breach, then I don't know what. The next column includes supplies, bribes, and informers' fees, poisons,
You're
and
supposed to guard the door. No more slacking, or I'll report you to her.
No need for that. Just needed to stretch my legs. Won't happen again.
Well, he's a dwarf, of course he needs to stretch his legs. Poisons and rare substances and more. Next to one paltry offering in the income column, an angry note has been added in elegant script. Unacceptable. The Dark Lady's church cannot thrive on crumbs. Do better or be replaced. V. Okay, so this Mother Superior is like V. Could be Victoria, V, whatever. Something like that. Anyway, we need to talk with Lauren. Could there be something else that we can read up here? Alcohol stuff. Oh! Forging success. What's this one? A self-help. There's a lot of self-help up here. Self-help volume. Purporting to help those prone to deceit and insincerity. Let us speak plainly, dear reader. You may believe deception to be an art form, one that benefits you more than it harms you, but this is the worst lie of all, the self-deception, that shall one day be your ruin. But how can you break the cycle? It can prove difficult to speak the truth when lies come so easily. Instead, perhaps, do not speak at all. If you cannot be honest, then at least you can be silent. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvements fail. Yeah, of course. So first they give you some impossible task, and then they always point back here. And the whole thing starts by actually reading the thing. Interesting. Try to give people some impossible tasks to do, and an easy solution that they could otherwise also do, right? And of course they come back here. It's very interesting. So, Moran.
You may enter.
Thank you. Very nice. Isn't he supposed to guard the whole complex? Okay, anyway. Now where's the mapping of the heart actually take place? What is this here? An altar? Okay. Some cow skin? Sweet. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't done Shadowheart yet. So, habits of patriarchs. A self-help book warning against the dangers of self-pleasure. The thing about pleasure is that you can only pleasure yourself. This is how your organism is structured. There's no other way than self-pleasure. Because the pleasure always comes from yourself. The only thing that you can try to do is associate pleasure with other things. And therefore trigger the pleasure mechanism by doing whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so what else? Shadowheart, does she say that?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Right. But nothing about that. Okay. Now. Ah, crap. Okay, wait a minute. Who failed the investigation check? That's the good question. Oh, detect thoughts is gone. That's not good. But anyway, it's a ritual spell, so we are... Oh yeah, it's a ritual spell. Even in dialogue it works. That's nice. Investigation failed. Well, thank you. Let's try Shadowheart. Maybe her investigation is somewhat better. Ah, come on already. Just... Okay, come on, one of them, please. And we messed it up. Okay, there's definitely something happening here. Okay. So... That's just a question of how do you get from this room to the next? And how do you trigger it? The trigger could probably be that... that bust there. Or it has something to do with the candles. Oh yeah, by the way, let's just close the doors up here.
On my way.
Okay, nothing. Okay, Lady of Darkness, right? So let's turn down the braziers and every other light source next to it, just to be sure. Okay, nope. No, okay. So the only way forward is actually making investigation checks work. That's just a wee bit iffy. That is really, 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 really iffy. But okay. Yeah, let's just take all of the other items here while we're at it. Maybe there's... Oh, look at that. Maybe there's some nice stuff. Oh, come on. You're not supposed to drink it. You're supposed to take it. Carla. This is not how you do things. Alright, so, what is it that we got? The mountain is you. A self-help book promoting the use of corporal punishment for naughty children. Unpublished portents. by Katie Lochten as a blend of aeromancy, the act of divining the future from atmospheric conditions, and hydromancy, divination through water. Fog divination represents an experimental and as yet inconclusive praxis. Take the cases of Grey Harbor and Baldur's Gate. Soothsayers took to crafting masks from the dense, milk-pale fog blanketing these places, the expressions on these masks indicating positive or negative outcomes in the lives of those who originally commissioned them. Now, those banks of fog have retreated, presenting an intriguing omen all its own. Weird. Okay, we got this one. Everything in here is red, so that means there's nothing too important here. Huh.
No one back home will ever believe this.
The question is just, how do we get this whole mind stuff going?
Very well.
Crap. Okay, so I need to get into that room over here. Is there another... This looks like... If there's a barrel right there, maybe you can get there. All of this area looks like you can actually access it somehow. I mean, it looks as if you can access it, yes, but I don't know if you can, actually. Or if it's just decorum. No, this is just outside. All of this looks special, but somehow it's not. I would have thought that there's like a back entrance or something. But this is just decor. They even placed one barrel that you can interact with down here, which could have some interesting items in there as well, but this is weird. Crap. Okay, so we failed our investigation checks. We know that there's a way in here. Oh, wait a minute. What if we sit on that? Oh. Okay.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
Ooh. Whoa, that... Ah, crap. Do I want to be silent or... do I want to interfere with it? I kind of do want to interfere with it. I have a shtick with that. Okay, what's going on? This is part of the mapping.
Why map what is already known? A disloyal heart, a craven heart, a shadow heart. Now answer. What is your true purpose?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it, at any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name, in full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Viconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection? Very clever. I'll stay on my toes around this one.
Not just that. everybody grab that weapon and be sure to be ready for execution if that's going to do the trick. Okay, so in order to open this, you have to sit on the granite bench, which... Why are we sitting on it right now? That's weird. Wasn't Shadowheart doing a deed?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Okay, wait. There's no one... Good. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any problems here. Very nice. Good. Before we go downstairs inside the House of Grief, we're gonna end this little episode. Until next time then, like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta!